hey, as the trucking industry takes a decrease, guess what? Your boy Sean Duffy, the Secretary of Transportation, he like, yeah, that threat that I made to y'all, California, that $160 million that's gonna be off the table. Guess what? I'm gonna fulfill that threat, man. Hey, if you ain't heard, you about to hear it right now, man. Tune in. It's your boy 18 Willing. Let's get straight into it. Things is going on in trucking. This is one of the things that's been standing out like a highlighter was written across it. It's been standing out. Sean Duffy is not playing no games, no how. Guess what? He said at the beginning of July, he like, hey yo, these are the states that have ample amount of time to complete what I said y'all need to complete. And there's been states that's been following through, like, all right, bet we about to go ahead and do that because we know he not playing. But we got one state, man, that just been like, hey, all right, we gonna call your bluff. And guess what? He got on the news yesterday and he was like, okay, that threat, it's a bet. We're gonna go ahead and fulfill that. So a lot of people, man, thinking we looking at the trucking industry, and California has been trailblazing in a lot of things, but trucking has not been one of them. It's just not. If you know, you know. California has more non-domicile CDLs than anybody. They've been giving CDLs to a lot of people that's been immigrants that's migrated from other countries, and they've gotten a CDL, and it's time for them to. It's time for the rooster has crowed. It's time. So now you have to show everything. There is damn near a hit out on anybody who has or possesses a California CDL. And let's just say one apple that was just bad, just ruined it for everybody in just everybody in California. It wasn't just Florida. I think Florida, the illegal U-turn that happened in Florida, man, that was just something that was like, all right, that was like the prequel to what's about to happen right now. Y'all think Sean Duffy playing, man? At first, I was like, man, he ain't for the industry. He getting on CNN. He getting on all of these news stations, and he's saying, hey, yo, Cali, the jig is up. The jig is up. I want to know right now, man. Let's stop what we about to talk about. I want to know right now from all my truckers, man, that follow the channel, that subscribe to the channel. How do you feel about what Sean Duffy is doing? Just drop it right now, and I need you to drop the timestamp before I go into how I feel about it. But I just want to know: am I the only person feeling like this? Because, and here you go. Because I feel like it's about damn time now. There has been so many fatalities, and these all could have been prevented if everything checked out right. And Trump made a narrative that he painted about, you know, the transportation and just the whole logistics period of people coming over to the United States, and they just living their life all wrong. If you're gonna do it, I welcome anybody, but if you're gonna do it the right way. But today, Sean Duffy, like, hey, he put his he threw it up, he threw him out there on the table. Y'all think I'm playing, huh? All right, bet. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna take that 160 off the table. That 160 million in federal funding is off the table. It's off the table. That's gonna hurt so much in the transport and logistics area in California. Just imagine how many people who doing it the right way. And not only that, he's saying, yo, CDLs, y'all gonna be y'all no longer can issue out CDLs. It's over with. No more commercial driver's license for the not just a city, but the whole state. The whole state of California. That's wild. That means anybody who's inspiring to get a CDL have to go at least to Nevada, or you have to come on down here to Arizona, or go up there to Oregon, or New Mexico. And then New Mexico, damn, they're just as guilty, but they've been like actively complying with Sean Duffy's rules. Hey, yo, y'all haven't did nothing on what we asked y'all to do as far as ELP is concerned. Y'all don't have no even checkups. Y'all don't have no statistics, nothing that's saying that you guys are checking these drivers for English language proficiency. And it's not happening. So what they've been doing is actively following those rules. Like, yo, don't rip us off. of our funding, our federal funding. Don't do that. We gonna do it. We gonna show and prove, and we gonna do it. Shout out to New Mexico. They making things safer. California, we don't know what the hell is going on. And this incident that happened is like it's the icing on the cake. It's the icing on the cake. And it's sad that people had to, fatally, succumb to the circumstances, but enough is enough. Enough is enough, man. You got people out here that's here illegally in this country. Just get your stuff together, man. I want you here because y'all really up the ante for anybody. Y'all really hard. Y'all hard working. Y'all work damn near harder than the people that's in this country. Y'all really want it. Just get it the right way. That's all I say. I don't know what nobody else is saying because I ain't like nobody else. This is you gonna hear this here. I want you to get in the industry. Come on, just get it legally, not illegally. You got companies out there in California. You got schools out there in California. It's people out there in California that's not complying with anything. They just here. You have to do it the right way, man. So you don't have to go through what other people are going through and experiencing. One fucking mistake, man, and it's over with. Just like the guy who was just got caught up in Ontario, California. I'm sure he was a good dude. He's not a terrorist like people saying. He providing for his family and he's sending money back to his family. He's providing for his family that's actively here, but he made a couple mistakes and it cost him big. It cost him his freedom. What's worth more than having your freedom at stake? And you doing something totally legal. You doing something totally legal. So why not legitimize it all the way around, through and through? What's so hard to do that? I know you want to come here and make a better life for yourself. What's so hard to do that? I want to know how y'all feel about this incident that happened in Ontario. It could have been prevented. I know that. But how do you feel about Sean Duffy? Man, shout out to Sean Duffy. We once had me and my guy Truck Mafia. We once had a podcast, and I'm talking about Sean Duffy, and I had to recant damn near everything I said because I felt like he wasn't for the people. This was probably a couple weeks ago, probably about 2 months ago. I thought he wasn't for the people, and he is. He's for the people. He wants trucking. He wants the trucking industry to be better off than how it's been. A lot of people blame the Biden administration for letting people come here under I think it's the B1 visa. If that's wrong, please correct me in the chat. But they came here, they stayed a little too long, and they didn't follow through on their end. And everybody is blaming the Biden administration for that. I don't know if how true that is, but I'm matching times up, and it seems like with everything is being said about when people came here and they got that visa, and it allowed them to get into the trucking industry. It allowed them to all points out to California. All points. California. There's so many, they say there's so many people, about 200,000 plus CDLs out there that ain't right. It's just not right. Either they didn't do the work, or they just they paid that money and then they got their CDL, which it shows. It's showing. So California has found themselves in a blunder. They put themselves in the blender because 200,000 plus drivers, give or take, that's gonna be hard to kind of pull back, right? That's gonna be kind of hard to like. And you know what? I don't know. Maybe people have if it's the like a wrong ID, that's gonna be hard to kind of trace, right? Unless they had a right address and then they could call everybody in. But guess what? In Oklahoma, they've arrested so many people that was here illegally. They have. It's so many foreigners in the game right now. And I want to say this. Trucking, there was a I want to say there was a sign on trucking saying everybody welcome. Everybody welcome. You could come in. It's for everybody. Because guess what? They were saying that it was a driver shortage. So this is the play. Since they said it was a driver shortage, you got Biden. He like, all right, let's fill the void. Not taking into account that these many people was gonna come in and bum rush the industry and say, yo, it's some money right there. We need to get that. They came and got it, but guess what? Right now, there's people that's just they're falling victim to what was, what was put into play. And I want to know how y'all feel about that. I just want to know how all the drivers feel. I need every driver that's out there to come into the comments and speak your voice. Speak your voice, because your voice counts here on this page. Your voice counts here on this channel. Your voice counts here under this content, because I can read it, and then we can engage in a conversation that needs to be had. There was so many signs of truckers needed, truckers this, truckers that. We need truckers here. CDL paying this much just to get you to come in. And now, since the COVID era, it was so many people in the COVID era that was like, they was inspired. And that's cool to inspire the masses, but you have to go through everything that everybody went through. You got to. So this your boy 18 Willing, man. Y'all know how we rock on this channel. I want to hear from the people. I'm on the ground with the people. I want to hear from the people, man. Go ahead and comment under here. If you like the content, share the content, and subscribe, man. This your boy 18 Willing, and I want to hear from you soon, man.